Hi guys, I'm really excited to do this look today. When we did a poll, I got most votes for a glitter eye look, but I usually so I thought today I'll go for a very nice soft rose gold kind of a glitter look for you guys, and this is the saree that I'm wearing to go with it. And I'm going to be using a lot of new products today which I've never used before, so if you guys have any questions about those, please let me know and let's get right into my look. So I'm starting my look with the Bridal Ultra Under Base today. This is an excellent primer for aged skin or skin that is extra dry. It works really well on those kind of skins. So I'm just using a steepling brush to blend it on my face. I'm not particularly dry, but I do want my makeup to go on really well because I'll be baking today. So guys, next I'm using the Becca First Light Primer. This is a very amazing primer, especially if you have dull skin or uneven skin tone. It will help you really get rid of the dullness. Okay, I've left the primer on for about 3 minutes on my face, and now I'm going forward with correction under my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Sugar Face Forward Corrector Stick in the shade Peach President around my eyes and around my mouth. Guys, this corrector is magic, especially if you're closer to my skin tone. You will see your under eyes disappearing literally immediately. So guys, next up I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Coverage Illuminating Foundation. This is a very beautiful foundation. Especially if you're looking for something that looks a little more natural, medium coverage and dewy. I love this foundation in winters because it really gives the skin a very healthy kind of a look. So for contouring, I'm going to be using the Hoola Bronzer Stick. This is a very mild bronzer and it looks really very beautiful and natural. And to blend this out, I'm using my trusty Roomba Cosmetics Marshmallow Sponge very lightly. This is such a beautiful sponge, you guys. To brighten my under eyes, today I'm going to be using the PEACHY Cosmetics Concealer, very little bit. Tip of my nose. This is actually a very nice concealer. It's full coverage and it does a very great job of correcting any dullness under your eyes, and very little is required. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be using the ABH light to medium contour kit to set under my eyes, and I'm going to be using the brush from Rufa Beauty. It's a powder brush, RB19. This is a beautiful tapered brush and it actually fits really well under your eyes for powder application. See? I'm also applying on the center of my forehead, bridge of my nose, upper lips, chin. And I'm going to be using the same brush and same kit and mixing these two shades here to my contour. So I'm using the PEACHY translucent powder. So I'm using the PEACHY translucent powder in the shade 11 today. This one here. To bake under my eyes, my chin and forehead. So next up is our brows, and I'm going to be using the PAC Super Brow Cream in the shade number 2, which is Cedar Creme, to fill in my brows. My brows are really sparse in the center, front, back, so I'm going to go all out and give myself a heavy brow. I'm almost done here. I absolutely love doing my brows with this one. It is such a beautiful color. It goes really well for Indian skin tones. It's not too obvious. So next up is our eye makeup, and I'm going to be starting as usual with the P. Louise base in the shade number 2. Hey people, I'm so sorry I disappeared for a while. There was a power cut here and it was a total blackout. So I had to do this eye of mine in the torchlight of this phone. So guys, this is the final look that I did today. So we'll just continue doing our eye makeup on this. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Melted Shadows in the shade Room Service. These are really beautiful shadows, you guys. One end has a matte shadow, and I'm directly going to apply it on my lid, and I'm going to work a little fast since these are long lasting. They dry really fast in my crease. Base is now set, and I'm going to be using this shade Dystopian here from my AVH palette in the crease with this cute tiny brush. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to be using my palette from Huda Beauty, Desert Dusk, and I'm going to be using this copper shade over here, right in the center of my lid. And I'm going to top that shade up with this beautiful metallic eyeshadow from Huda Beauty called Do Not Disturb. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm going to top this shade with this beautiful glitter from Miss Claire in the shade 18, right in the center of my eyelid. On to our next step, I'm going to be using the Inglot Gel Liner in the shade 77 for my gel liner application. So I'm going to line my waterline with this lip liner from Maybelline in the shade Purely Nude. Now moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to be using this dark brown color Dystopian from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette on the lower lash line. Next up, I'm going to be using these beautiful lashes from Rufa Beauty. The style is called Aurora, and I'm going to be using Lip liner from Miss Claire in the shade Rust. Before we move on to lips, you guys, I'm going to be doing my blush. So I'm using the Saharan 2 palette from Julia, and I'm going to mix these two shades here. Guys, today I'm trying a new brand called Bellora Paris, and I'm using the shade Tea Time from their lipstick collection. To add a little dimension, I'm going to be using the shade Hazelnut Hypnotizer from Maybelline Superstay. I don't want to keep my lips glossy today, but I do want a little sheen, so I'm going to be using this shade over here, Rose Quartz, from my ADH palette, right on the center of my lips. Just a little bit. And lastly, I'll be using my beautiful highlighter, Blinded by Light from Too Faced. Our very last step is adding mascara to our lower lashes, guys, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I am already getting a lot of DMs asking me which lenses I'm wearing. I'm wearing Pure Hazel from Fresh Look. These are one-day disposable lenses, and I find them the most comfortable for my eyes. So people, this is a final look. This is a beautiful rose gold glitter eye look with a soft contoured face and a metallic pink lip. This can be worn literally on any color: red, pink, blue, black, purple, anything you want, and it will still look just as beautiful. I've used a lot of interesting products today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got a lot of requests asking me to do very different looks, which I'll be doing in the coming weeks, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you guys like this look. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Bye. I'll see you